artist and nobody knew her. It was a refreshing start to the show. Where
yes, because of her stage presence.
Her
Yes.
stage presence was it. So technically, you don't need no name or no big nothing to be able to go say you're going to rock a crowd these days. As long as you can go up there and do your thing, I don't think anyone should be talking about who have name from who don't have name. That's one thing. Second thing now, she gave me the microphone. It was about to, no, actually, no. Our song was last in her set.
Yes.
Because she knew that
she said one more.
She said one more. She said, give me the last track. The reason she did that, because she said she's not going to come and not make me touch that microphone. That's why I have to rate Kaden to the end of anything. That's why I will bigger up for everything. She said, okay. And regardless of my eye, I still love her, everything. So what happened is she gives me the mic. She does the intro. Technically, it's my intro, but I must have forgotten I gave her the mic. So she did it. We freestyled it. And she gave it back to me. Then nobody has to know that, but I'm telling you guys the truth. So then she did the hook. I did my piece of the hook. Ready to go into my big verse foot. That was going to do the biggest forward, you know. And I feel somebody touched the microphone. Now, I have a sprained wrist, so that's why he even kind of got the mic, because I was not letting that microphone go. When he said whatever, when he grabbed the mic, I still held on to it. And I'm like, what are you doing? You could hear it when I said, what are you doing? And he wringed it out my hand. Wringing it out my hand. So then that's when you see me, I put my hands up and I said, okay, sir, you're really going to take the mic from a woman, is what I said to him. I didn't yell at him. I didn't scream at him. I wasn't rude to him. I didn't curse at him. Nothing. I said, you're really going to take the mic from a woman? He proceeded to give his little speech and do what he was doing. You know, it's, to be honest, in my recollection, even when I left, I said, I pushed him. I know I did, right? But in my head, I don't, like, it had to be a reaction because I'm not a confrontational person. It's when I saw the video the next morning, I'm like, I know there's a reason I pushed this idiot. Like, and I said, yeah, he pushed me, and I just immediately reacted to him. Thing is, my push is not what made him fall off that stage. You see, when he had the time to fling the mic into my face, it's when that's when he hurled backwards, because the strength of him flinging that mic is what made him fall back. So it's nothing to do with me pushing this man. He was drunk and tipsy-topsy. Even when you see him getting up from the floor to walk, he could barely walk because he's drunk. So I've been seeing the comments. I've been to, like, some of them, because I don't look at everything. Because you know, I learned as an artist a long time ago, you cannot read these comments because you hurt yourself. So,
after getting hit with the mic, what happened next? What did you do next? What happened?
I just remember turning around because I was stunned. I remember turning around and just holding my head down, and then I saw the blood dripping. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, is that my nose? Is that, like, I didn't know what it was. And then Chiffy just came and grabbed me and just hugged me, and we walked off the stage. So up to that point, then even, I'm still wondering in my head at this point, where the hell was security? Because nobody came to my aid whatsoever to help me come off that stage. I get it. It was a shocking moment. It was whatever. But in my head, when I replay everything, I'm like, okay. And I was just stunned. And even when my husband came on the stage, he was irate. Like, he wanted to find this guy. And if I never hugged onto my husband, that show was not going to continue, because he wanted to mash up that entire stage. And I said, and I begged him, I said, no, come, just come. And you know why I said, no, just come, just come? Because you see, and my city is really proving this to me now, in not the entire city, but the people who are rallying behind me, is because I said this person does not know who he just messed with. That is what I said to myself. And I said, I will leave it to God and leave it to whatever, because he will get dealt with. And I don't even have to say a word or lift a finger. And I left it like that.
After Chippy brought you off the stage, and the blood was, you went right away outside. The paramedics
No,
came and
I was sitting down in the back. They told me to sit on a chair because the blood was just rushing down my face, rushing down.
hmm
I had, it's crazy. Something told me I had my baby's rag in the car. It was my son's rag that I had in my hand the entire time I was there, even on the
right.
stage. And when they saw the rag in my hand, they said, "Oh, give it to us. We need to get you ice." And that's what they used to put on my head. Because they're like, "You need
hmm
ice. You need ice." And they kept asking me if I want to go to the ambulance. And to me, I still didn't think it was that bad
Right, right,
because
right.
I'm like,
Because you're not actually seeing it. You're just feeling the blood running right.
so to me, I was like, okay, I'm okay. I just need to reevaluate everything. And one thing I was worried, I'm like, where's my husband? Where's my husband? Where'd he go? I'm like, hoping he's not getting himself in no trouble. Like,
Right.
I just didn't want no problems. That's all I thought.
hmm Well, I want to ask